A57 is the company's latest mid-range device. It has a toned-down price of 11,999 pesos, unlike the more premium F3 and F3 Plus. Of course, the specs are now different, but it still has the same all-metal unibody design. Thankfully, this new Black Edition variant made it look a tiny bit fresh. Inside, it runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 425, backed with 3GB of RAM and a spacious 64GB of internal storage. The performance overall was satisfying. Playing games, multitasking, or pretty much doing any day-to-day tasks was seamless on this one. The processor was able to keep up, also thanks to the modest display that it has to power. The A57 only has a 5.2-inch IPS 720p panel, which offers decent colors and contrast, and despite the 720p resolution, sharpness is still satisfactory. Having an efficient processor and a humble display translates to a better battery performance. And on the A57's case, its non-removable 2900 mAh battery was able to last me for more than a day since I primarily use the device for casual web browsing, online video streaming, and exchanging SMS. At the back, we have 13-megapixel primary camera, which, just like most smartphone cameras, can take photos at good lighting, but struggles a bit at low light. The images taken looks decent, if not good. The colors, contrast, and saturation also looks decent for as long as you set the exposure right. Now, let's head on to the highlight of the A57, or pretty much the highlight of every OPPO smartphone, which is the selfie camera. This thing packs a 16-megapixel sensor on front. The selfie/group is taken looks bright, so bright that it sometimes looks overexposed. Colors are just okay, and the contrast is a bit disappointing. Sharpness is also questionable as the image appears to be a bit soft. And since we're talking about the highlight features found on every OPPO device, you might be happy to know or not that it still has the same ColorOS interface that looks very identical to iPhone's iOS. But what's really disappointing is that it only runs on Android 6.0 Marshmallow, although you'll barely notice the difference due to how the ColorOS drastically altered the Android's interface. But this still means that you are not getting the benefits that Android Nougat offers. Unlike their other offerings, it looks like OPPO finally got the right sweet spot with the A57. Unlike the F3 and F3 Plus, the A57 is a bit more reasonably priced. However, there are still a lot of better alternatives out there, but at least the A57 is a foot forward to the right direction. But with that said, we're pretty sure that the OPPO 57 will still be a crowd favorite. For some reason, a lot of consumers do prefer an Android device that is dressed in an iPhone body, and the OPPO A57 is one of the closest devices that you can get to an iPhone. This is Patrick Cañete from NoipGeeks.com. For more detailed look about this device, please check out our full written review link below. You might also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the thumbs up button and share this video if you liked it, and also subscribe if you still haven't. Thank you for watching.